Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno, coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be your family is toxic and will betray you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, your family is toxic and they will betray you. Now, I know somebody gonna say, really, Reno? Right after Thanksgiving, yep. Right after you just got done eating that big ham, turkey, dressing, okay, collard greens. I know what y'all had, pecan pie. And by the way, y'all, pecan pie is my favorite. I'm just being honest with you. But the point is, y'all, your family is toxic and they will betray you. Now, let's go ahead and get the definition of family, okay? Family are individuals, people, okay, a business, an entity, whatever the case is, y'all, who are loyal to you for the right reasons, all right? Y'all share similar visions, similar goals, similar interests, all right? And y'all are going in the same direction. Now, everybody is not on the same, page at the same exact time because everybody's process is different. Right? Everybody's process is different. I understand that. However, y'all, family ain't always family. And sometimes it is those who you barely know. It is those who be on social media. Like y'all my family. We have similar interests, right? Similar mindsets. We're all on the same wavelength. And more importantly, y'all, we're loyal to one another for the right reasons. Okay? But the point remains, y'all, your family is toxic and they will betray you. Now, I'm not talking about everybody's family. I get it, y'all. Some people come from good homes, right? Set up just like the Bill Cosby family, the Winslows, y'all, the show that Steve Urkel played on. Yeah, y'all, the Winslows. I know, I get it. Some people had the Johnson family. I got you. The perfect family, okay? I'm talking about those who grew up like the black sheep. I'm talking about those who grew up and almost felt invisible. I'm talking about those who grew up around those who acted as if they were lower than low, okay? That's what I'm talking about. So with that being said, family, I need y'all to realize something. All family is not family. Drop that down below in the comments. All family is not family. Just because they are blood relatives don't mean that this is your best bud. Right here, y'all, in Matthew chapter 10, verse 36, it says this right here. It says, and a man's enemies will be those of his own household. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. It says right here, y'all, in Matthew chapter 10, verse 36, that, and a man's enemies will be those of his own household. Y'all, I was reading something where it says that the family you create is more important than the family you come from. Sometimes, y'all, that household you came from, those family members who you considered to be family because they were your family biologically, by blood, they were relatives. A lot of us don't have family, y'all. We got relatives. People who just look like you. People who just act like you by nature, But sometimes, y'all, it is those who you don't know will support you the most, right? But like I was saying, when it comes to those who are like your kids, right? Your wife, your husband, that's your family, right? And sometimes that still ain't even family when you're sleeping next to the enemy. But we're just going to assume that, the people who are your immediate family, like inside your household, your wife, your husband, your kids, they come first before Auntie Shonda. They come first before, Mama Rhonda. They come before Brother Tim. It's not to say that you abandon them. I want to make that clear. I'm not saying that you abandon them, but you have to prioritize. But the bigger point is all family ain't family. Y'all ever seen that movie called The Devil You Know? It's on Tubi. It basically shows and tells you how family be the main ones trying to set you up. They be the main ones trying to hurt you. They be the main ones that you cannot trust. But some people still be stuck on the fact that, man, they're my brother. This my auntie, man. This my cousin. This my such and such. Who cares? Do they have the same mindset? Do they share similar interests? Are they loyal to you for the right reasons? Right? If they can't benefit from you no more, will they still love you? I'm talking about that type of family. Y'all have some of the same spiritual values. And even if y'all don't got the same religion, do they condemn you for what you believe in? I'm talking about that type of family. You follow what I'm saying, y'all? But as y'all can see, we are outside in the green pasture, y'all, in the magical field. Because every time I talk, I say something magical. And what I'm about to say today is about to blow your mind, right? Your family is toxic and it will betray you, okay? But y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get into it, chosen ones. Number one, the first reason or the first sign your family is toxic and will betray you is they are manipulators. Yep, they are manipulators, okay? You know, y'all, a manipulator is an individual, entity, people, whoever, that are looking to alter a situation for their benefit. They are looking to alter a situation for their greater good. And they don't care what they got to make you lose. They don't care what they got to make you give up. They don't care about what you have to sacrifice. They don't care about what makes you feel less than or lower than. They don't care about what hurts you. They don't care about what it is that you need to do, right? They're going to manipulate the situation for themselves. Are y'all following what I'm saying? So most times, y'all, families have that one person, or even if it's multiple people in a family, who are doing these things, such as manipulating you, making you feel bad because you can't go on a family trip, you know, making you feel bad because you can't go, you know, to the family reunion. You got to work, right? You know, y'all, when you get older, you start realizing that, hey, I got priorities. I got things that I got to do, which means I can't shuck and jive with you for no reason. I can't, you know, and it's all about spending time. Y'all know I'm big on spending time, okay? But sometimes, y'all, family try to manipulate you to do a little of nothing, all right? Just to sit in the house and look at one another and eat Taco Bell. I'm just being honest, family. Again, it is okay to spend time. It is okay to, you know, enjoy family for what it is, but all family ain't family. Drop that down below in the comments, all right? If you got that person who make you feel bad for making the best decision for yourself, that ain't family. If you got that person who make you feel, you know, like you are a bad person because you made a good decision for yourself, that ain't family. These individuals are only trying to guilt trip you into making you do what they want you to do. Family can be toxic, y'all, and they will betray you when they can no longer manipulate you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Okay? Number two, second sign your family is toxic and manipulators. I'm sorry, y'all, toxic and will betray you. Okay? It's number two, dysfunctional, right? They are dysfunctional. See, anything that is dysfunctional is pretty much something that does not operate correctly. You know, you have these families who communicate, but they communicate in a negative and toxic way. You know, you ever grew up in that family or seen somebody who came from a family who can't even cry? Like, you can't even show your emotions without them saying, stop being a wimp. Shut up. Be tough. Be a man. Especially for the fellas, right? They don't take the women serious in the family. That's that dysfunctional stuff. Not taking the woman serious or the girl serious. So now she go off looking for validation inside of a relationship, right? Bringing those dysfunctional ways to that man. That man lack the support from a man, such as his father, lack the emotional support from, his mom, right? So where now he's looking for every woman to be his mom. And to be honest, y'all, everybody wants a feature, that their mom or dad has in their spouse. And I understand that. But when you want that person to complete them, right? When you're looking for them specifically to complete and fulfill their shoes, you are now asking for a person to be something that they are not. And that's unhealthy. So those dysfunctional ways, people learn cheating. People learn lying. People learn, not operating the correct way, not communicating the correct way. People learn these things. And if you don't unlearn and relearn the right things, then you're going to be in a situation or position to where you bring that over to your relationship. You bring that over to your marriage. You bring that over, to that job. You bring that over to your business. Dysfunction. So everybody, probably was introduced to some type of dysfunctional behaviors, but you have to learn and know how to unlearn it, and relearn something else that's positive and relearn something else that is, productive. So understand what I'm saying, y'all. You don't want to be dysfunctional. This is what your family is. Dysfunctional. And see, here's the problem. When you got dysfunctional family members, you know what happens, y'all? It can mess up your relationship. It can mess up your marriage, right? I mean, they just forcing their way into your house, forcing themselves onto you, forcing, you to make a decision. It's causing problems between you and your spouse. Y'all already had plans, but they done barged their way in, almost like the Lattimores, y'all, from, what's his name? The Lattimores, y'all know what I'm talking about. Norbit, Rasputia, and her family were dysfunctional, abusive. These things are learned, and then you create a generational curse by passing it down to your kids, and then they pass it down to their kids. That's why you got to be the one to break the curse. You got to break the generational curse. Follow what I'm saying, y'all? So again, your family is toxic and will betray you. I'm telling you straight up and down. All right? And the sign of it is dysfunctional ways. Right? Number 3, y'all, it's going to be this right here. And I want to say this too before I move to number 3. When a person is dysfunctional, that means that they are unstructured and they are unorganized, which means God does not live there. God does not live in dysfunction. Everything that he does is clean, is structured, it is organized. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? But number 3, no accountability, okay? No accountability. Family, when it comes to people who don't want to take accountability, it's going to be very hard for you to tell them about something that they are doing wrong. It's going to be very hard about telling them, or very hard to let them know how what they have done affected you. It's going to be very difficult. I'm just being honest, y'all. When a person don't take no accountability for their wrongdoings, they're going to keep doing toxic things to you. They're going to continue to keep hurting you. They're going to continue to keep, poking at you, stabbing your heart, because they take no accountability. They feel like you should be the one to take accountability. They feel like you should be the one to talk and communicate. They feel like you should be the bigger person every time. Every time. They take no accountability. Somebody drop in the comments and say, take accountability. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, take accountability. This is what happens when you come from these toxic families, okay? When you come from these places of no accountability, where people are dysfunctional, nobody has structure, and everything operates how it did 50, 60, 70 years ago. Traditionalism. Well, I do it because your great-grandfather did it. Well, we do it because your great grandmama did it. And that is in itself dysfunctional. We should figure out why we're doing something. We should figure out what it is that we need to do and what it is that we can do to make ourselves better, right? This is how you know your family is toxic, because they're breeding toxic ways and breeding toxic babies with taking no accountability, all right? Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 4. That is, they are drainers. Yep, they are drainers, y'all. You know, we live in a society where everybody wants something from you. It's very rare where you have a friend, a person that you just met, a constituent, an associate, right? Even if they got good intentions, somebody wants something. Point blank, period. And y'all can see it is white lip season, y'all. So I done licked my lips probably about 30 times. It's cold out here, family, but we still getting to it. Sticking to the point. They are drainers. Your family probably get mad when they can't drain you. They probably get mad and start treating you nasty and treating you as if you are a nobody when you don't have anything to give. If you've been there, somebody drop in the comments and say, I've been there. If you're currently there, drop in the comments and say, I'm here. This is how you know your family is toxic, y'all. All they want to do is take. All they want to do is drain. You know, everything is about what do you have to bring. Family contribute. Family try to help uplift you. Family tries to elevate you. Family tries to bring to your table. Follow what I'm saying, y'all? That's family, right? That's family. Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 5. And that is the famous one. They are hypocrites. I'm just going to tell y'all straight up and down. They are hypocrites. Hypocrites are people who say, do as I say and not as I do. For instance, let's just say you have, a father who cheats on his wife all the time. And then he tries to teach his son morals. He tried to teach his son respect and integrity. His son got every right to say, man, you cheated on mom. Ain't no integrity in that. Ain't no respect in that. Ain't no dignity in that. You cheated on moms. Y'all were married. You made a vow before God. And you're trying to teach me how to be respectful and a man of integrity and a man of, morals and values. It reminds me of Love and Basketball. When Q seen his dad cheat on his mom. He like, bro, I ain't got nothing to say to you. And it's nothing that you can tell me. You ain't the person who can give me game. You cheated. You were a hypocrite. And see, oftentimes, y'all, these toxic families are hypocrites. I seen somebody's family get up, go to church, preach on Sunday, and messing with a married man on Saturday. You're a hypocrite. How you gonna preach at somebody's church? How you gonna get up here and hoop and holler and shout, but you sleeping with a married man? I'm just being honest. And y'all, no sin is greater than the other. But at least try. How can you be trying when you messing with a married man and you preaching? That is a direct touch to God. I'm just saying, y'all. So people who have these hypocritical families, do as I say and not as I do. These are toxic people who will betray you. I'm just being honest with y'all, okay? But with that being said, y'all, we've been out here long enough. It's getting a little cold, but we gonna recap this video and then we'll conclude it, okay? So, number 1, y'all, they are manipulators, all right? They make you feel bad for not doing something for them, okay? And making the best decision for yourself. Number 2, dysfunctional. They don't operate correctly. There's no structure. They're all over the place. There's no organization. None of those things. Number 3, no accountability. All right? No accountability, which means anything they do wrong, they don't see it. But they want you to take accountability for what you do wrong. Okay? Number 4, y'all, they are drainers. Simply taking from you every chance they get. And number 5, y'all, they are hypocrites. Simple as that. They are hypocrites. All right? Do as I say, but not as I do. All right? But y'all already know how we do. If you would like to purchase that Yes Sir t-shirt, book a one-on-one session with me, enroll into my social influence course, or book a one-on-one session, purchase any one of my books, y'all. I done said that already. That's how you know it's cold out here, y'all. But anyway, to purchase any one of my books, y'all can hit that link inside my description. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.